Coming up, Britain's best archers compete at Caldicot Castle. We learn how the UK's athletes are preparing for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, and 4 national tour champions are crowned. For over a decade, the Archery GB National Tour finals have showcased the very best of British archery. Athletes qualify by competing across 8 stages spread across the country and across the year. The top 8 performers in each category are invited to appear at this season-ending event, which, in 2019, was held against the stunning backdrop of Caldicot Castle in Wales. Archers and spectators battled inclement conditions at the finals, and victory wasn't only a test of skill, but of grit and determination as well. Compound women Layla Anderson and Ella Gibson battled hard against the wind. All tied in this compound women's final at the National Tour finals. Layla Anderson to shoot first in this second end. Both Layla and Ella have represented Great Britain internationally in 2019, both at the junior and senior level. Layla on the left, just 17 years of age. Ella now 19. See how strong that wind is blowing, those flags in the background really fluttering. Ella struggling to hold on the middle a little bit. Lines are good enough so far in this match. Unless that first arrow is marked up, we'll have Layla Anderson going into the third end with a 1-point advantage. 57 points to 56. And Ella Gibson will shoot first in the third. So all of a sudden that wind's changed and it's died down a little bit, and these 2 very talented young archers are taking advantage. Getting up steadier in aim, much calmer on the line. How long will it last? 10 here to keep things level. She gets a 9. So Ella Gibson, after 9 of the 15 arrows in this compound women's gold medal match, will have a 1-point lead, 85 to 84. 2 ends left to shoot. Layla Anderson will begin the 4th. All of her arrows dropping low and right. Ella's spread horizontal across the middle, but that one's right down the center. Opening here for Gibson. Can build a 4-point lead. But instead it'll be 2. That one's probably caught the line, but they'll wait for a judge confirmation. Ella needs a 10 here to keep that 2-point lead. Oh, but that 7 will really shake things up. Oh, big grin. It's the worst arrow she's shot in this match, but still 3 arrows left to shoot. And it will be Ella Gibson shooting on target 2 on the right, trailing by 1. Who shoots first in this 5th and final end. It's very, very windy indeed. Just off in time, oh, and she sent it high. That's really changed the complexion of this match. She's recovered well, but Ella Gibson can take it here. 10 to win. Compound women's gold. Oh, just out, just out. It could still be enough, but Layla Allison must shoot a 10 to be in with a chance.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Oh, and that's a real shame for someone who has shot so well throughout this tournament to finish with a miss. But Ella Gibson, compound women's champion here at the National Tour Finals, as she consoles her friend.
I was absolutely gutted for her. She's a really good friend of mine. We shoot together a lot. We're on a team together. When it ended just like that, I was so upset for her because I knew how she felt, because I know her so well, and it was gutting. It's not the way you want to win.
Ella Gibson and men's finalist James Mason had already made history in 2019 when they won Great Britain's first gold medal on the Hyundai Archery World Cup circuit in 7 long years. James Mason will shoot first in this 3rd end of the compound men's gold medal match. Trails Adam Ravenscroft by 2. Ravenscroft hasn't dropped a point yet. 60 points from 6 arrows. That's the first one out of the 10 ring. Opportunity for Mason now. Ten, 10, 9 in the 3rd. That brings Mason's total to 87. Ravenscroft needs a 10 here to retain that 2-point advantage. He gets it. Smile from Adam. James Mason will shoot first again in the 4th end. Needs to put pressure on Ravenscroft now to change the course of this match. He's running out of time. Just 2 ends left to shoot. It's Mason's best arrow of the match so far. Leaked that out the bottom. You saw his bow jump low as he loosed. Three excellent arrows from James Mason in the fourth end. That's how quickly a match can change. Ravenscroft needs a 10 to retain any kind of advantage here. He's put it low, 117 apiece. After 4 ends, they'll go into the last end tied, and it's all down to these 3 arrows from James Mason. 3 excellent 10s, 3 excellent X's in the fourth. All tied in this compound men's gold medal match with 3 arrows left to shoot. And James Mason showing no signs of slowing down. Oh, that could be critical. It might have caught the line. It might be a 9, it might be a 10. Mason leaving absolutely no doubt. That's a 10. Pressure on Adam Ravenscroft now. Oh, he's opened a door. A 10 here, and James Mason will take the National Tour title. Oh, he's got it. A perfect 30 in the fourth, a perfect 30 in the fifth, and James Mason has turned this match around to take compound men's gold at the Archery GB National Tour Finals. Adam Ravenscroft shot his last arrow, but it doesn't matter because Mason is the champion. Still to come, shoot-offs decide the recurve women's podium, 2 of Britain's rising stars contest men's gold, and we hear from GB hopefuls for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Yes, come back! Come on!
Great Britain won 3 men and 3 women's places at the World Championships for the Olympic Games. We had to finish in the top 8. Everything went right for us, our planning worked. We went to the event with that sole purpose and we came away with the places.
It was probably the most intense experience that I've ever experienced, like, in my whole life. Just the stakes on the field at that moment in time was absolutely, incredible, and there was tears for happiness and sadness at the end. It just that's what it means to, like, every team who competed.
We want to win team medals. I think that's the best way to, and it's the funnest way of winning medals at the Olympics. If we didn't have spaces, then a lot of the work would have to be individual, because most of the places are for individuals to get to the Olympics, and then team is a lot less likely.
Britain's chances at the Olympics is much higher now that we've got the places. There's only 12 teams for men and women, so if you look at it without skill, we're already got high chances of doing well. But yeah, we've got I think we'll got a little bit more work to do, but I think we'll do really well.
The events like this are really important for elite archers, because it gives us the experience of shooting on a stage in front of people, and that's giving us the same experience that we might find at an Olympics or at a World Cup final or at any kind of finals.
Fulcard puts it into the 10. Where's this going to go? It's gone into the 9. Great Britain had a fabulous start. China fought back to draw level. It went to a tiebreaker, and Sarah Bettles needed a 9 to take the medal, and that's exactly what she got.
Many of the 16 recurve archers competing at Caldecote Castle are fighting for a spot on the British team at the next Olympics. Among them, men's finalists Tom Hall and Alex Wise. So Tom Hall will start this recurve men's final at the Archery GB National Tour Finals. Faces teammate on the British team, Alex Wise. Tom struggling with the wind a little bit there. Sent it left. You can see the angle of the arrow as it enters the target. It's not flying straight. It's being affected a lot. So is Alex Wise. He's gone right. Tom Hall went left with his first arrow. All managing to make the adjustment. That's the important thing. Adjusting fast. That'll be enough. Tom Hall, 25 points. Doesn't matter what Wise shoots with this last arrow of the first set. Tom will go 2 set points to 0 up. It'll be Alex Wise that shoots first as the trailing archer in the second set of this gold medal match at Caldicot Castle. Wise finds his first 10 of this second set. He's shooting much, much faster in the wind than Tom Hall. You can see how long Hall is aiming for. Got to be struggling with those gusts. Both archers managing it better in this second set than they did in the first. Hall needs a 10 to take a single set point. Shoots low. Alex Wise draws things level. 27 points in the second set to Tom Hall's 24. And we're tied at 2-2 in this recurve men's final. Tom Hall, who shot first in the first set, will shoot first in this third set. Long-time Warwick University student. That's very high from Alex Wise, a 5. Big advantage here for Tom Hall, big chance. Four-point lead up to 2 arrows in this third set. Tom Hall only needs a 7 to be sure of taking the 2 set points. That's a 9, that's good enough. 26 points in the third set for Tom Hall, the #1 seed at these National Tour finals. Alex Wise doesn't need to win this set, but he does need to take points. Oh, and he's opened the door for Tom Hall. Big, big opportunity for the man in blue. He's taking advantage. 6-point lead after 1 arrow. This is a tough, tough hole to come back from. Much more confident shooting from Tom Hall. Good 10 to finish from Alex Wise, but it's a 5 to win from Tom Hall. 5 to take the National Tour final title. That's enough. Tom Hall takes gold, 4 sets over Alex Wise here in Wales.
4 times in a row I've come here top seed, and I've found this event difficult in the past. To come here today, it's been a long season. We've done all the tournaments, we've done so much with the squad, we've got the Olympic places. I've come down from all that, had the break, come back, started training again, and I'm just really happy with how it's gone today. Everything's gone to plan, really.
4-time Olympian Naomi Foulkard entered the arena to face Jaspreet Segu for the recurve women's title. 3 sets into this recurve women's gold medal match at the 2019 National Tour Finals, and Jaspreet Segu, Naomi Foulkard are tied at 3 set points apiece. Jaspreet Segu to lead us off in this 4th set. Wind picking up. Foulkard manages it well. Foulkard obviously has the advantage and experience. 4-time Olympian. Made her Olympic debut in Athens. Her best result came at the last edition of the Games in Rio, where she made the last 8. Five points to take the full set is what Naomi Foulkard requires. Oh, you saw the look on her face there. She didn't know where that was going. But an 8's good enough. 26 plays 22 in the 4th set, and Naomi Foulkard leads this gold medal match. 5 set points to 3. Wide left 3 from Jaspreet Segu. Big door for Naomi Foulkard to walk through. Can she take advantage? Not at all. That's a 4 to the right. Just a 1-point lead despite that wild first arrow from Jaspreet Segu. Taking all the time she had on the clock there. Timer ran all the way down to 0. Now it's Naomi Foulkard who trails. Low scoring set this. Still anyone's to take. But with that 8, that means Naomi Foulkard needs a 10 to win with her last arrow of regulation. Tough ask in these conditions. Oh, it's so close, so close. Just a centimetre out the bottom. Oh, no, she's just realised. She was that close to taking the gold, but no, instead we'll go to a shoot-off. The faces will be changed. We'll have fresh targets for this tie-break. 1 arrow for each archer to decide the recurve women's title at the 2019 National Tour Finals here at Caldicot Castle in Wales. Jaspreet Segu will shoot first. Good 9, good 9. There haven't been many better arrows in this match. Another opportunity to win. 10 for Naomi Foulkard to take the title. Oh, it's gone high. It's not enough. Naomi Fourcade will come second, but gold and the national tour title for Jaspreet Sahoo.
The 1 hour shoot off. As soon as I found out I was going to do that, I focused, died down and did what I needed to do. Definitely planned for it, and you know, hard work this season has paid off finally.
The 2019 National Tour Finals saw champion titles go to Ella Gibson, James Mason, Tom Hall and Jaspreet Sahoo. Join us next season for the 12th Archery GB National Tour and an exciting Olympic year for British archery.